Hello, my name is Jasmine Mayforth and I'm applying to be a residential advisor at APU this next year. Woo-hoo. So first question is an influential person in my life, and I would have to say my father. That would be Perry Mayforth. He is a chaplain, former youth pastor, father to 3 girls, which is definitely a big task, but I've just realized, especially in this past year, all of the tiny things that he does that makes a difference in people's lives. And how my dad would call my grandparents every day, even though my grandparents are getting to the point where they're older, get a little pessimistic because just nearing their end of their lives. And it's not the funnest thing to do every night, to call your parents and hear the same negative comments and conversations every night, but my dad does it willingly and lovingly because he is devoted to them, and that loyalty and respect that he shows to his parents I think is so cool. If I talk to anyone in my life who has met my dad, they'll say hi to Perry first of all, because they always want me to say hi for him, but even just the smallest interactions, they have had some meaningful conversation with him, and he has said something that will change how they perceive their life or the situations that they go through. And I think as a chaplain, he is just given the perfect opportunity he could ever have, because taking on the loads and burdens of other people, but still being able to have a healthy relationship with God and with yourself, even when you're carrying all that load, I think is very hard. But my dad is just the perfect person to talk to and to get advice from. I think that whenever you talk to him, he gives you your full attention and his full brain power to either come alongside you and let you feel what you're feeling, or to give you advice, because he's thought this through, he's lived a life, he knows how to talk to you. And I think that that's a really important way to live with people, is if you're talking to someone, to give them your attention, to make sure that they feel okay with their emotions, because it's very important to validate what someone's feeling and to help them move forward and see, what do I do with this? And just all of these tiny things that I've been noticing as I get older, and while I'm away from home and reflecting on where I've been, it's just my dad puts in a lot of effort, and I don't think gets enough credit for how amazing he is, but I would love to be that kind of servant that he is one day, just to other people. And I think that's kind of how I would like to be as an RA if I was given that position. The RA position, to me, is so amazing that it exists, that we have made a position where students are willing to give up their own time to serve other students and to help them and put their needs above their own, that they have had that wisdom and training to figure out their own lives, and in turn make this fellowship and community so that college isn't the hardships that we see portrayed in the media. If I were a leader, my first priority would be to share God's light through love, and I think that the best way to do that is just making sure that everyone is noticed, because first impressions mean a lot in our society, but just because someone might be too shy or too obnoxious doesn't mean that that's what defines them. And I think that God loves them no matter what and appreciates them as they are, and I think that there's something special in everyone, so I want to give that effort to them as well and extend that. And I think persistence is key in that. Just once you get to know someone and give even a little bit of effort, like leaving a note on someone's door or recommending a song because you thought of them while you heard the song, would make the difference in someone's day and maybe make them smile when they're not having the best time. I just think love is key, and with love comes so many responsibilities, but I think that the RA is the perfect position to do that in, because the people know who they can look to and you know what your job is. And I think that it's a great job to be a friend and a leader with others, so that's why I'd want to be RA. Thank you.